Am I filming 2, possibly 3 videos all at the same time right now? Yes. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sherry. If you're new here, bienvenue, welcome. I make videos en français and in English, but bien sûr, this video is going to be in English. I just literally just finished recording a video about my time in November/December and just kind of an update. So I will throw that in the little thing up here if you want to check that out. And without further ado, I have decided to make this an entire video on its own because I think it deserves it. I did a day trip to Monte Carlo and to Italy, and there's a lot of pictures and a lot of video that I felt like should just kind of be their own because I think it was just gonna make the other video a little bit too long. I've never actually been to the Monte Carlo aquarium before, although I had been to Monte Carlo once before, and I actually walked past the aquarium the last time that I was here, so that was pretty cool. We were saying, my friends and I, that it almost seemed like the aquarium in Animal Crossing, because it was really just like a really cool, giant aquarium that I was not expecting. It was like 3 or 4 stories tall. The bottom, you walk in, there was like a thing where we were able to try some food, which like none of us really liked, unfortunately. And then you walk downstairs, and then it was just like a bunch of fish and all in different tanks, and it was like darkly lit, and it was like the tanks were glowing. It was really cool. And then they had an outside area that had turtles and stuff, although unfortunately the turtles didn't seem to be active because it was kind of, you know, winter, or fall or whatever season it was. So that kind of, I don't want to say it was disappointing, but we didn't really get to see anything, unfortunately. And then you go back inside, and then you end up walking through some more tanks downstairs, and then you end up walking upstairs. So the tanks and all of the aquarium and fish part is all downstairs, kind of / outside. And then you walk upstairs, so the main level, and then the first, second floor, you know, whatever. That all was just kind of like, I don't remember who it was, but I think it was like the Prince of Monte Carlo or something. That was all dedicated to him and his research in, what's it called, in oceanography and stuff. It was really, really cool. And then they had this infamous part where if you walked off to the right, it was supposed to be replicating the coral reef or something like that. And so they had like a projector that had screens, and there was like fish on the walls, and there was like these little, they were like dots on the ground, but they would interact with you. So if you were making a lot of noise and you were like moving around a lot and everything, like they would all swim away from you. But if you were like sitting there very peacefully and calmly, they would kind of be around you. They wouldn't like, I mean, obviously they were projected dots. I mean, like they're not real, but they would kind of like be closer to you and be more okay with being in your space, which was super, super cool. Okay. It'll just be me. Michelle. No. She's so distracted by the dolphins. All the dolphins. And I feel like this needs to be said. This story needs to be said. We get there, okay, right? There's like a group of some kids with some parents and they're on a tour. We get there. And the dots and the colors and what's going on changes hour by hour. So we get there, it's 10 a.m. swimming with the fish or something like that. Fish are on the wall, there's stuff on the ground. We're just kind of hanging out. And we didn't know it changed necessarily. So we're just like, oh my god, this is so cool. And we're like playing around on the ground and like watching all the kids like running and all the dots like, you know, flying away from them essentially. And then it changes and the guy changes it to like 7 p.m. like swimming with the jellyfish or something. And it was so beautiful, dude. It was like dark with the pink purpley jellyfish floating up on the sky and pink purple dots are on the floor. And so we're like, oh my god, this is beautiful. So I go to take my phone out to take a video of it and it changes back to the 10 a.m. And I'm like, oh, okay, we're not gonna like leave that, I guess, that's fine. So then the guy, the tour guide, because he was changing it on his iPad, was changing it from like 10 a.m. swimming with the fish, like 2 p.m. swimming with the sharks, like, I don't know, like 3 p.m. dolphins have their ride. And it's like changing through all of these hours. And I'm just like sitting there like, bring the jellyfish back. I want the jellyfish. It was really pretty. I was like contemplating like, should I ask him to turn it back on? I don't know. And he leaves at 10 a.m. swimming with the fish and then he walks away with his group. And we're like, really? Like, you couldn't have brought it back to the jellyfish? I mean, you saw like 3 girls there were vibing to the jellyfish for like 2 seconds that you had it on. And we were like kind of the only ones that were left there. What the hell? So then we sat there, literally. So let's say the hours changed, I don't know, like every 5 to 10 minutes, it would change to a different hour. We literally sat there from 10 a.m. swimming with the jellyfish until the unknown hour of when 10 a.m. swimming with the fish to the unknown hour of when the jellyfish were because we didn't know what hour it was. And we sat there, 10 a.m., 11 a.m., 12 p.m., 1 p.m., 2 p.m., all the way to 7 p.m. sitting there being like, is this the jellyfish? No, this is not the jellyfish. Is this one the jellyfish? No, it's not the jellyfish. Literally, how many hours is that? 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 hours worth of just 9 hours worth of just sitting there hoping for the jellyfish. But I will show you what the jellyfish one looked like and you will agree with me, I'm sure, that it was beautiful and it was very serene and it was very nice and I played music and everything and we literally just sat there like, three past college days girls just sitting on the ground vibing to projector fish. It was a very nice experience, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, and then we ended up doing a trip into Italy because Italy is like right there. We had dinner in Italy, but I don't have a whole lot of pictures from that because it was kind of already nighttime and then we had to catch the train to go back home. But yeah, so I'll throw in all the other pictures and videos that I haven't yet now. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, I would really appreciate it if you give it a thumbs up and if you left a comment telling me how you enjoyed it. And also hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and hopefully you think that my video and content is worth subscribing to. And I am going to be making a video, if I haven't already. Again, I'm filming this after having just filmed the other video. Hopefully it goes up soon.
I just actually literally just finished recording a video about my time in November/December and
I'm going to be filming a video where I talk about kind of like a Q&A of living in a different country. So if you have any questions about living in a different country or living in a country that does not speak your native language, leave them in the comment section below and I can incorporate them into my next video. And I will also leave my Twitch and Discord in the description box. My Twitch, I'm sure I'll throw it up on the screen like I always do. I post in my Discord fairly often, and I am significantly more active on Twitch just because it's a lot easier than sitting and recording and making the videos, etc., etc. So if you want to come hang out with us on Twitch, I would really appreciate it if you did. We play a lot of fun games on there, and it's always a ride. And on that note, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!